Welcome back my dear student. اليوم عندنا الدرس My Family. My Family إن شاء الله راح نكمل unit number 1 إن شاء الله. So our lesson today is My Family. We have a listen, point and say these family words. We have a brother, grandmother, cousin, uncle, sister, grandfather. So هنا عندنا هذا مي، هذا أنت أو هذا أنا. مي أنا. زين. هذه هي أختي which is my sister. My sister. زين. هذا father my father وهاي my mother. زين. هذا grandfather اللي هو جدي وهاي grandmother يعني هذه اللي هي جدتي. grandmother. زين. احنا قلنا هذا مي اللي هو انا this is اختي sister وهذا ايش راح يكون؟ راح يكون اخي. اخي شنو هي؟ راح يكون اخي brother. اخي brother. زين. هذا ايش راح يكون لي؟ هذا يكون cousin وهذه اختها هم راح تكون cousin. هاي هم راح تكون cousin. اوكي. هنا هاي راح تكون يعني انتي والرجال راح يكون انكل. هذا راح يكون بالنسبة لي انكل يعني خالي عمي. اوكي. زين. هذا هنا اللي هو راح يكون my grandfather اللي هو يكون هم جدي بس من جهة أمي. بس يقولون عليه هم grandfather. ايش القلم ما يكتب هذا؟ grandfather. نعيد مرة ثانية. brother أخويا، grandmother جدتي، cousin يكون يعني ابن خالي، uncle خالي، والسيستر اختي، وgrandfather اللي هو جدي. زين. هنا شو يقول listen again and write the family words under the correct picture. احنا سويناها، كتبنا الاسم تحت الصورة. زين. عندنا read about وسام family. read about وسام family، يعني راح نقرأ عن عائلة وسام. هو هذا وسام. My name's وسام. اسمي وسام. I am 12، يعني عمري 12 سنة. I have a sister، عندي أخت، and brother، وأخ. My sister's name is Dania. She is older than me. هي أكبر مني. She's 13، يعني عمرها 13 سنة. My brother's name is عمار، يعني اسم أخوي اسمه عمار. He is younger than me. هو أصغر مني. He is 6 years old، يعني عمره 6 سنوات. He has just started school. هو تو بدأ المدرسة يعني. I have 2 cousins. عندي 2 cousins اللي هم أولاد الخال. بسام and هبة. بسام and هبة. They are twins. Twins يعني توأم. Okay, and they are same age as I am. يعني هم نفس العمر، نفس عمري، يعني same age، نفس عمري. We live near to them in Baghdad. ونحن نعيش بالقرب منهم. بالقرب منهم. like that. So ask and answer. Use how old, how many. يعني راح نسأل ونستخدم أداة السؤال how old and how many. هنا نسأل how many، هنا نسأل عن العدد. و how old نسأل عن العمر. هنا نسأل عن العدد. زين. How old is Basim's sister? How old is Basim's sister? So how old? My sister name is Dania. She is older than me. She is 13. Okay, so عمرها 13. Okay. So how old is Basim's sister? Okay. So نقول she is 13 years old. She, okay. She is 13 years old. هنا نسأل، هنا طريقة السؤال نقول how old is Wissam sister? How old is his sister? How old is her brother? How old is your brother? ومن تجاوب تقول he is 13 years old. He is 10 years old. He is 5 years old. and لما تسأل على العدد how many brothers does Wissam have? Okay, how many sisters does he have? How many cousins does she have? Okay. وي الوسام she will he. طبعا إيش راح يكون؟ راح يكون الفعل does. okay. will you راح يكون do. how many brother do you have? how many sister do you have? how many cousin do you have? then you answer I have 3 cousins. I have 2 sisters. I have 1 brother. okay. so لما تسأل عن العدد نستخدم how many، ولما نسأل عن العمر نستخدم how old. how old. how old. okay. how old. okay. عندنا unit number 1 lesson 2 jobs. jobs يعني الوظائف. jobs الوظائف يعني وظيفة. وظيفة. look, listen and say. number 1 which is this is a doctor. number 2 waiter. number 3 teacher. number 4 bus driver. number 5 engineer. number 6 shop assistant. number 7 farmer. number 8 nurse. number 9 IT programmer. and number 10 housewife. so our mom is a teacher. our dad is an engineer. an engineer. لما تقول الوظيفة مالتك أو تحكي عن الوظيفة مال أمك وأبوك هيك تقول our dad is an engineer. my dad is an engineer. زين. write the jobs under the pictures. write the jobs under the pictures. زين. احنا هنا شنو عندنا؟ راح نكتب تحت كل صورة الكلمة. مثل هسه جينا على نمبر 10. نمبر 10 شنو هاي؟ هاي الصورة قاعد تطبخ يعني هاوس وايف يعني ربة بيت. هاي شو تصير؟ تصير هاوس وايف ربة بيت. زين. 9 اللي هذا ايش راح يكون؟ راح يكون اي تي بروجرامر. اوكي. اي تي بروجرامر. اي تي بروجرامر يعني مبرمج كمبيوتر. مبرمج. زين. زين. 8 ايش راح تكون؟ 8 راح تكون nurse. 8 nurse ممرضة. هنا فلاح يعني farmer. اوكي فلاح. وهنا number 6 shop assistant يعني بائع. shop assistant اوكي، وهنا راح يكون engineer. engineer مهندس. engineer engineer مهندس. اوكي، نمبر 1 هذه راح تكون طبيب. طبيب اللي هي راح تكون دكتور، وهذا يكون يعني ويتا اللي هو يعني نادل. وهذه راح تكون معلم يعني teacher. وهذه راح يكون يعني سائق باص. سائق باص اللي هو باص درايفر. باص درايفر. اوكي، سو عندنا engineer، IT programmer، farmer، teacher، housewife، shop assistant، nurse، bus driver، waiter، doctor. يعني مهندس، مبرمج، فلاح، معلم، ربة بيت، يعني مساعد بالمحل، وممرضة، وسائق باص، ونادل، وطبيب. Listen and number the pictures in order. Okay. فذن الصور اللي هي مثلا الوظائف shop assistant. هذه هنا اللي هي هي shop assistant هي number 6. shop assistant number 6. Okay, teacher number 3. Okay, teacher number 3. Farmer number 7. Housewife number 10, last one. Housewife number 10. Doctor number 1. Waiter number 2. Waiter number 2. Bus driver was number 4. Nurse number 8 bus driver number 4. Okay, nurse number 8 bus driver number 4. And engineer and IT programmer, engineer number 5 IT 9. So engineer number 5 IT number 9. Okay, IT number 9. Listen and say What's your dad's job? What's your dad's job? My dad's job is IT programmer. My dad's job is a bus driver. What's your mom's job? My mom's job is housewife. He is an engineer. He is an engineer. She is a doctor. She is a doctor. She is a police. Unit 1, Lesson 3. Where do they work? أين يعملون؟ أين يعملون؟ Okay, listen, match and write the numbers. يعني احنا راح نسمع الوظيفة وماتش. Place of work. Okay, so we have number one waiter, which is Nadil. Number 2 IT programmer, مبرمج. Number 3 engineer, مهندس. Number 4 housewife, which is ربة بيت. Number 5 doctor, nurse. Number 6 farmer. Number 7 bus driver. Number 8 builder. builder يعني بناء، يعني خلفه يبني. Okay, and then we have a place of work, which is مكان العمل. We have an office. An office يعني الدائرة. We have a building site, موقع عمل. Building site موقع العمل. We have a restaurant. A restaurant, which is مطعم. Restaurant يعني مطعم. وهنا موقع العمل. وهنا يعني الدائرة. والرود طريق. والهوسبيتال المستشفى. oil refinery, which is تكرير النفط، يعني مصنع تكرير النفط. مصنع تكرير النفط. وهوم البيت. هوم البيت. Okay. So office, who's work in the office? Who's work in the office? Usually who work in the office is the IT program. So we put here number 2. Okay, and who works in a building site? In a building site, usually in the building site who work in the builder on the engineer. If it engineer يعني إذا هو engineer مثلا structural engineer مثلا يروح يطلع برا يشوف الموقع، هم يعتبر يشتغل بالأوتسايد. بس نخلي builder هو ال8. builder والانجينير as well 3، لأن يمكن يروحون بالbuilding site. بالريستورانت الويتر اللي هو نمبر 1. اوكي. بالرودز اللي هو باص درايفر. باص درايفر نمبر 7. باص درايفر راح يكون على الطريق يشتغل نمبر 7. اوكي. hospital doctors and nurse number 5. oil refinery okay, according to here we put engineer, the engineer number 3 in number 3 oil refinery like مهندس كيميائي. مهندس كيميائي. a home housewife 4 و farmer 6. إذا هنا راح يكون هذا بس البيلدر واللي هو نمبر 8. نمسح هاي. نمسح. اوكي. ايش راح يبقى لنا؟ يبقى عندنا بس البيلدر يشتغل بالبيلدينج سايت. اوكي. هسه خلينا كل واحد ووظيفته يروح يشتغل موقع العمل مالته. we have a waiter يشتغل بالريستورانت. IT programmer بالاوفيس. engineer يشتغل بالاويل ريفاينري. housewife تشتغل بالبيت يعني house. الدكتور نيرس يشتغل بالهوسبيتال. والفارما يشتغل بالفارم. والبيلدر يشتغل بالبيلدينج سايت. اوكي. say let's check امتى نستخدم الان وامتى نستخدم الاون والات. نستخدم الان لما تتكلم عن inside يعني inside the building inside. تقول in a hospital يعني انت تشتغل داخل الهوسبيتال بسايد الهوسبيتال بالغرفة. in a hospital in an office انت بالغرفة يعني قاعد على كرسي وتشتغل. in an office. in a restaurant انت قاعد بالمطعم وقاعد تاكل او تشتغل. in an oil refinery انت معمل او مصنع تكرير النفط انت قاعد تشتغل به. زين. نستخدم on لما تكون على. on يعني على. وin في. وات يعني الات يعني تستخدم في بس فقط للبيت. at home بس بالبيت تقول at home يعني كانما تقول بحرف الجر بالبيت. اوكي. so on the roads يعني انت على الطريق وقاعد تمشي. on the roads. on a building site يعني موقع عمل وانت قاعد تشتغل عليه. a farm. on a farm. ويل هاوس نقول at home. I am at home. my dad at home. ويل home نستخدم at. ما نقول in home. ما نقول on home. نقول at home. so we use in when you work inside. we use on when you work on open space like on the road, on farm, on building site, open space. And we use at only with home. Only with home you say at home. بس بالبيت نقول at. look, listen and say. a farmer works on a farm. Okay, a doctor work in a hospital. Where does an IT programmer work? IT programmer where work? We say in hospital or on hospital or at hospital. Usually the programmer work in an office. So we say in an office. Say in, like here. Say in an office. All right. Okay, so here just to say when to use in, when to use on, when to use at. So inside a building, on the open space like road, farm, building site, at usually at home. So what's easy? Where does a doctor work? Doctors usually works in an hospital. In an office, I think who works in an oil refinery, in an oil refinery, an engineer. So read and complete the sentences. يعني read اقرأ وكمل الجمل. My uncle is a waiter. So he works in a big restaurant. My aunt is a nurse. She works in a big hospital in Baghdad. Wissam's grandfather is a farmer. So he works شنو? He works on a farm. Does your father works in an office? In an office. My cousin drives a bus. He works on the road. Sorry here. On the road. He works on the road. Okay. A housewife works at home. كنا ويا البيت نستخدم at. A housewife works at home. Unit 1, Lesson 4, our daily routine. Our daily routine يعني مثل ما تقول العادة اليومية أو الروتين اليومي اللي الشيء يسويه كل يوم. Listen and read about Wissam's family routine. My family routine. My mom is a nurse. My mom is a nurse يعني ممرضة. And my dad works in an office. He is an IT programmer or مبرمج كمبيوتر. He makes computer program about building حول البناء. Okay. My sister Dania and I go to school by bus. So الروتين مالتهم يروحون للمدرسة بالباص every weekday by bus. We leave home at 7:30. This routine. We leave home at 7:30 يعني يطلعون من البيت ب7:30. My grandma and grandpa live very near to our house. يعني جدتي وجدي يعيشون قريبين من بيتنا. Our house يعني بيتنا. Okay. So my grandma takes our little brother to school. take our little brother to school. وين ياخذون أخونا الصغير للمدرسة. little يعني الصغير. little صغير. My dad drives to work and he takes our mom to the hospital first. So my dad أبي يشتغل وياخذ أمي للهوسبيتال أول مرة first, to the hospital first. They leave home at 6:45. At 6:45. 6:45 يعني هم يطلعون من البيت قبلنا. They leave 6:45 and we leave 7:30. يعني 45 minutes يطلعون قبلهم. Okay. Okay. They leave home at 6:45 because it takes more than an hour to get to the hospital and then to the office. Okay. ليش؟ لأن هو راح يوديها للهوسبيتال بعدين يرجع للأوفيس. So take time. My dad works 5 days a week. يشتغل 5 days a week يعني ما يشتغل من أيام الأسبوع اللي هي أيام الأسبوع اللي هي من Monday to Friday. But my mom only works 3 days a week. والأم تشتغل 3 أيام يعني تشتغل part time. When she is not working in the hospital, she is a housewife at home. She has a 2 job. الله يساعدها هي تشتغل بالمستشفى وتشتغل مربية بالبيت يعني تشتغل 2 job. يقول هي she has 2 jobs. 2 jobs. So we have to appreciate her. She works as a nurse and housewife. By Wissam. By Wissam. Okay, let's read it very quickly now. My family routine. My mom is a nurse and my dad works in an office. He's an IT programmer. He makes computer program about buildings. My sister Dania and I go to school by bus. We leave home at 7:30. My grandma and grandpa live very near to our house. So my grandma takes our little brother to school. My dad drives to work and he takes our mom to the hospital first. They leave home at 6:45 because it takes more than an hour to get to the hospital and to the office. My dad works 5 days a week, but my mom only works 3 days a week. When she is not working in the hospital, she is a housewife at home. She has 2 jobs. By Wissam. Answer the question. Where does Wissam's father works? Works in the office. Work in the office. Who is a nurse? My mom. Who is a nurse? Mom. What time does Dania leave home? Leave home 7:30. How many days a week does Wissam's mother works? 3 days. Write your questions about Wissam family. Okay. We have to use where, like where Wissam mom's work. She work in the hospital. Who take Wissam little brother to school? His grandma. What time he leave home to school? He leave home at 7:30. How many days his mom not working in the hospital? So 2 days. Work with a partner. Ask and answer the question. Where does Wissam mother work? She work in the hospital. Okay, what time Wissam father and mother leave? 6:45. She works in the hospital. Okay. Next, Unit 1, Lesson 5. My favorite job. My favorite job. My favorite يعني المفضلة. الوظيفة المفضلة. وظيفتي المفضلة. المفضلة. وظيفتي المفضلة. Read and match the pictures with the sentences. When I grow up, I want. When I grow up, I want. And what you want? You want to be a pilot. You want to be a teacher. You want to be a builder. You want to be a nurse. You want to be a bus driver. You want to be an IT programmer. You want to be a farmer. So one, to use a computer and make a program. Here, IT programmer, which is number D. D. To help people when they ill. Yeah, nurse or doctor. F. Nurse or doctor. To work outside and grow things. Farmer. Farmer, which is C. C. To have a job where I meet lots of people. Okay. Bus driver. Bus driver, which is E. Bus driver, which is E. To work with the children and help them to learn. Teacher. Teacher, which is A. 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 To drive cars, buses, or trucks. Bus driver. To build, engineer. To build, where is engineer? Okay. B, builder. To build things, B. To drive cars, buses, or trucks, a bus driver. Oh, okay. A. A. Maybe here to have a job where I meet lots of people. Be this one here, G. Pilot. هذا هنا راح يصير G. G. Okay, so read again. To use a computer and make a program, IT programmer. To help people when they ill, nurse or doctor. To work outside and grow things, farmer. To have a job where I meet lots of people. That's even shop assistants or a pilot. To work with children and help them to learn a lot. Teacher. To drive cars, buses, or trucks. Bus driver, a driver. To build things, builder. Think and discuss. Listen, what do you want to be when you grow up? Okay, when you grow up, what do you want to be? I want to be a teacher because I like to work with children. I want to be a nurse because I want to help ill people. Okay, I want to be an engineer because I like to get money. I want to be a bus driver because I like to drive. So I like IT and I can make program. Who is this one? IT programmer. I want to help young people to learn. Here, which one? This one? Here, this one, teacher. Okay, I like working outside and grow vegetables. Farmer. Who is this? Farmer. I love driving. Bus driver. I like driving a bus driver. Okay. I want to build houses for people to live in. هذا builder. هذا builder. I want to يعني builder. البناء. I want to help people when they are ill. هذا اللي هو doctor. A nurse. I like to meet lots of people every day. I like